All right, I'm recording now. So was there any maintenance that needs to be reported outside the property?
No, nothing outside.
No?
No, nothing I can think of, really.
Okay, just make your way up the driveway to the front door, please.
Yeah, no problem. Did you need the letterbox?
Was there any damage there?
No.
No? All good?
No, it's pretty good, yeah.
Okay, not a problem.
So we've got the front of the house here.
Yeah. So with the front doors, everything, any damage to the front doors or anything? Are the locks all in working order?
No, they all work well.
Yeah.
They got replaced maybe 6 months ago. You guys sent out a handyman to do it.
Okay.
And since then we've had no problem.
All right, not a problem. Just make your way inside when you're ready, please. Okay, just with each room of the house, I just need to see the floor, the walls and the ceiling, and just let me know of any maintenance as we go through, okay?
Yeah, well, this is just the
entrance
way.
Yeah,
so the only thing that does concern me is there are a couple of cracks forming in the roof.
In the ceiling?
Yeah, they're not one looks like it might be getting a bit bigger.
Is that just in the entrance?
Yeah, so it's just it's sort of where the hallway and the entrance
okay, yeah.
And then there's that one. And there's this one that's a much smaller one, sort of just comes across here.
Yep, okay, I'll report that one for you.
Section as well.
Yeah, was there anything else in the entrance?
No, not in the entrance.
Okay. And
the entrance is all pretty good.
The lounge to your right-hand side there?
Yeah, so I'll pop into the lounge. I'll try and get a bit of a better view.
Any issues in there?
The only issues in the lounge is one power point comes out of the wall.
Okay.
So it's the power point just next to it's in between the two heaters.
Yeah.
And with it, the way it happens is if I plug something in and I pull it out, the entire
okay, yep, the whole cover thing. Yep.
Yeah. So we try not to use that one
I'll pop that down
as much as possible.
And that heater there, is that all good? All in working order?
Yeah, both of the units
okay.
work well.
Yep, no worries. Just want to make your way into the next room when you're ready?
Yep. We'll go I'll go kitchen.
Yeah.
So I'll pop in.
Any issues in the kitchen or meals area?
No. No, there's no direct issues with them at all.
Working fine?
The oven,
yep.
It does work, but it seems to have a problem regulating temperature.
Okay, yeah.
So it'll be like if we put something in the oven, like we'll read the instructions and say the oven says 180 for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry, if the packet says it. The oven seems to get too hot and it sort of burns everything, even if like we put it in at a lower temperature for a shorter time.
Okay, not a problem. I'll pop that one down for you. Can I just have a look at the oven?
Yeah. Did you want me to open it up as well?
Yeah, and just so I can see the glass on it, there's no cracks or chips in the glass or anything?
No, there's no chips or anything. It's just a bit dirty.
That's all right. And just the cooktop. Can I have a look at the cooktop as well?
Yep. So the cooktop, I actually have foil over. It just helps with cleaning. There's no issue with the cooktop. It's just easier to clean.
Yeah, and just the range hood, is that okay as well?
Yep, that one, it pulls out, the fans all work.
All right, cool.
In that one's all good.
Yep, all right. Any other issues in the kitchen?
There is the dishwasher that we did put on our initial condition report. Half of the dishwasher is actually not there.
Sorry?
So it still works. As you can see, we still do make use of it. Yeah. But this bit up the top here is where it's supposed to have one of the like the spray bars.
Yeah.
That's not there, and this top shelf doesn't actually fit or slide in. As you can see on the hinge.
The rollers there, yeah.
Yeah, it sort of just balances in there. So we can't actually like pull that one out at all. We've just got to carefully balance that. And it also leaks from the bottom when it's running. So we've always got to put a towel down.
Yeah.
Sorry? Yeah. We put a towel down if it needs to be used.
Okay.
Just so there's no water everywhere.
Right. No worries. I'll note that down for you. Anything else?
No, apart from those in the kitchen, that's the only issues we've actually encountered.
Okay, no worries. Just make your way down the hallway into the bedrooms, please.
Yeah, well, I'll start this. We've got the bedroom connected to the kitchen.
Yep.
So I'll start with this one. Oh.
Any maintenance in here?
No, nothing major. There is an issue with the window that we had on the initial report as well.
Yeah.
Which is just, I'll pop the blinds out of the way. So this handle, when we use it for the window, it actually, I don't know if it's showing up. The handle, there we go, actually comes out. So it's very finicky to close the window.
Yep.
But apart from that, I mean, at the minute, this one's only used for storage, so that's not a main concern for us. But that's the only issue in this room.
Okay. No. Can I just have a look at the ceiling while you're in there, please?
At the ceiling, sorry?
The ceiling?
Yeah.
Yep.
So this one's very minor crack in the ceiling, but nothing, it doesn't seem to be growing.
Okay.
There is a crack, however, just from the corner of the window to the vent.
Okay, not a problem.
But that hasn't grown either from anything I've noticed.
All right, no worries. Make your way onto the next one when you're ready.
There is, however, a random door. So when we first moved in, this door was actually sitting in the laundry.
Yeah.
We don't know what it's from. It doesn't seem to be any of the doors. It's just sort of been here, so we weren't sure what to do with it, so it sort of just sat around for a bit.
Okay, not a problem. I'll put in a report and see what we can do with it.
Yeah, I'll go down to the next bedroom. We've got the little hallway here.
Yeah, was that all good?
The hallway is all good except for just the crack at the beginning of it.
Yeah, no worries.
There is a little bit of, on the bottom skirting board, just down in this corner, it looks like it's rotting.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how visible that part is, but just so that can be.
Is the bathroom behind that?
Yes.
So
yes, it is.
Looks like some sort of water damage there.
Well, from what I've been told, there was a previous issue before we came to the property that the bathroom did leak. But apart from that, I mean, we haven't noticed any leaking.
Okay. Not a problem.
So just in here's another bedroom. So this is my bedroom, not the master, just the other secondary bedroom.
Yep.
So
any issues in there?
No issues no major. The only issue there is with the door. It's been hung a little crooked. So if I go to actually close it, it drags along the floor. And it has, Pongo, can you get out? It has left a couple of little marks on the floorboards where it drags. Not overly noticeable, sort of, unless you're really looking for them.
Yeah.
But I mean, apart from that, if I just lift the door a little bit as I close it, it doesn't.
Yeah. All right, no problem. I'll pop that in as well.
And that's the only issue in this room.
Yeah, no worries. And was there an ensuite off that one, or was that off?
No, that's off the next one.
Okay. Yep, no worries.
I can pop through to. So this is the master bedroom.
Any maintenance in here?
There is a little bit. So down here at the floor, the skirting board again, sorry. So this thicker one's sort of pushed off of the wall.
Yeah.
And then this secondary one is also like detachable.
Okay.
I guess. Which I don't believe it's supposed to be detachable.
Yeah.
This is the wall that I was told had been repaired from a leak in the bathroom. And on this wall there has formed, try and stop the shadow. I'm not sure if that's showing. There is a large crack.
Yeah.
It seems to be where the plaster's joining, but what it actually does is if you push it slightly, it sort of,
movement.
like you can see, it's coming apart.
So does it look as if there's water damage on that wall, like at the bottom where the skirting is, or does it just look like it's hung loose?
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any current water damage, but I was told this wall was at one point damaged, so I don't know if it could just be
previous
issues from the previous damage.
Okay. I'll pop it down anyway.
And then the only other problem in the master room is just over at the windows. I've seemed to have gotten rid of a lot of it now, but it does keep coming back. On the blinds and on parts of the windowsill, there is mould that just constantly grows. So that was mentioned in the previous inspection as well.
Yeah.
And it sort of, if I move these ones, sort of grows on these wooden
on the timber. Yep.
Planks. Yeah.
Okay.
I have attacked the wood at the window with the like mold off. I wasn't sure how to tackle the blinds because I didn't want the stuff to bleach the blinds.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I'm not sure what to do about those ones, but those are the only issues in the closet here. I think it's this door. Sort of when you,
it's hard to
might be the other door. Yeah, it's one of them really, no, it was that door, really sticks, and it seems that the mirror in a section, I'm not sure whereabouts, is coming off of the frame.
Okay.
And the door, I'm not sure how visible it is. Doesn't quite line up with the...
Yeah, so there's a gap there. Yeah,
it's not a major gap. It's mostly up at the top. But I think that might have something to do with how difficult it gets to open and close sometimes.
Yeah, not a problem. I've noted that one down as well.
Yeah, but apart from those, that's the only issues in this room.
Yeah.
So now we're on the main bathroom.
Yeah, was there any maintenance in there?
The fans, so there is a fan, I believe it's in this one with the heat lamp.
Yeah.
It's a very temperamental fan. So if we flick it on, sometimes it will work, sometimes it'll start off working and cut out, or sometimes it just will not turn on at all.
Okay.
So that really, it comes and goes really. I mean, it doesn't really affect sort of us living here. It's just like a little minor bump that we're just like, I don't know if it's going to cause any damage in the future.
Yeah, okay. So I'll pop it down for you. Was there any water damage around the bathroom?
No, I haven't seen any water damage at all.
And can I just look at the ceiling as well, please?
Yeah, so that's the bit above the shower.
Yep.
And it comes across to above the toilet.
Okay, no worries. Thank you.
No, it's no problem. And this toilet works fine.
Yep.
No issues with that one. We're just in the little hallway now that connects the bathrooms and the laundry.
Yep.
There is a little issue in this hallway, again, with the skirting boards. So it's just behind the door. It seems to be
rotted away,
sort of falling apart. Yeah, it's come away from, I don't know how visible it is on the camera, from the tiles as well here.
Yeah.
So like I can actually poke my finger into the wall Okay. So there's that one. Apart from that skirting board, there's no issues in this little miniature hallway.
Okay, no worries. Can you just show me the laundry behind you quickly?
Yeah, so just pop into the laundry. I don't believe there's any damage or anything, any issues. The hot water tap for the washing machine doesn't, I mean, the tap works, but the water leaks from like in the handle.
Okay.
So we never used that. I mean, we wash our clothes on cold anyway, so that one's not really a problem. But the only other thing that I also had in the condition report is this fly wire here at the window.
Yeah.
Is very apart. But apart from that, there's no damage in the laundry, no issues.
Yeah, okay, no worries. Could you just show me the smoke alarm quickly?
Yep, I'll just super quickly, we've got the secondary toilet as well. And all of that's in perfect working order. The only issue in here is just here at the window, and the fly screen sort of bent and doesn't quite fit in the window.
Okay.
It sort of just balances.
All right, no worries.
But the smoke alarms, we've got one out in the kitchen here.
Yep.
And then the second one is just in the hallway.
Okay, cool. No problem.
No, they both work. We had a guy come out recently who checked them.
All right.
And did all that. So.
Yep. And could you just show me out the back quickly?
Yep, just out the back.
Was there any issues outside?
Just the, sorry?
Was there any issues outside?
None that I can, a couple with the fence.
Yeah.
If you can see it here, some of the palings keep falling off.
Mm-hmm.
So it's happened here. There's a couple coming loose on this part, and just sort of along the fence, you'll notice there's a couple missing here and there. And then in the corner where it joins into the house, this larger paling fell off. It's actually just sitting in the garden.
Okay, yeah.
We have tried to reattach them, but they just keep falling back off.
All right, no worries, I'll probably
the only other things outside, I don't know how important they are. We've got this drain that just seems to be constantly filled with, I don't know, garden gunk, I guess. I don't actually know what the drain is for. It's just sort of there. But it hasn't been an issue. It doesn't like have a smell or anything.
Yeah.
It just is always full of like mud.
Okay.
So we just keep that covered generally. And then I think the only other problem we've got outside at all would be just this tap here has
away from the wall. Yeah.
To no water pressure. So it has come apart from the wall as well, but if you turn it on, you've got like almost no water.
Okay.
So it's just like a trickle. But I think that's the only stuff outside that is really an issue.
All right, not a problem. I've just reported all that for you anyway. I'll pass it on to the landlord, and if you think of any other maintenance, just let me know.
Yep, not a problem. I think I've covered all the major issues that we've got at the moment. But yeah, I think that's all.
Okay, not a problem. All right, I'm just going to stop the recording now, so that's all done.
Yeah.